Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Fox and I have the privilege of serving as the Assistant Director of Alumni Relations. Southern holds a very special place in my heart. I went to school here, I met lifelong friends here, and I even met my husband. So it's been an absolute privilege to work for my alma mater these past 5 years. A little bit about the work that we do in Alumni Relations is we're looking for opportunities to engage alumni. We want to keep them connected to campus after they graduate. And we do that through a number of different activities. Typically, in a normal year, we host events around the country. Obviously, that looks a little bit different this year, and we are excited about opportunities to virtually engage with our alumni. We also do a different host of activities. We work with our academic departments and support them with their alumni relation efforts. And we also help facilitate alumni and student mentoring. And of course, lots and lots of communication with alumni because we want to keep them up to date with what's happening and provide opportunities for them to get involved. Alumni Relations really falls underneath the advancement umbrella. And so on the other side of the advancement office, I have my fundraising colleagues. Whether they're working with individuals with planned gifts and looking for opportunities for individuals to include Southern in their will or estate plans, or even working with donors, annual donors, who give anywhere from $5 to even $1 million and upwards. The work that they do is absolutely incredible and impacts every single area on our campus. And finally, one of my favorite parts of my role is we get to help share Southern's story.
This is George and Ada Colkert, and you could consider them Southern's founding father and mother. They accepted an invitation to start a school in the South, the first of its kind. The school opened in Graysville, Tennessee, which is about 40 miles from where we stand today. It opened in 1892 with just 23 students, and tuition was only $4. So let's think back to 1892. 1892 is the same year the bottle cap was invented. Model T cars weren't even on the road yet. Tylenol, mouse traps, cotton candy, and the zipper would all be invented after Southern's founding year. Despite many hardships, the school continued to grow, and the search for a new location to accommodate the growing school began. Their highest priorities included good farmland, an abundance of water and good roads, be located near a railroad where students could arrive for school, close to a large city yet far enough away to ensure isolation, and finally, room for expansion. After much prayer just outside of a tiny town called Ottawa, God led the leadership to a 275-acre farm called Thatcher Farm. The board voted a new name for the nearby railroad stop, Collegedale. However, purchasing the land was a financial burden the school could not carry on its own, and every single Adventist church member in the South was asked to give $1 to pay off debt and support the purchase of the new land. In weeks, the Graysville debt was paid off, and within 5 months, they had a $30,000 surplus to help them build a new school. The university began the move to Collegedale in 1916, complete with students, chicken, and cattle. The move was difficult, requiring 3 ferry trips to cross a river, passage through harsh rains, and sleepless nights in haystacks. At Thatcher Farm, they worked to make the location habitable, often working from 3 a.m. until dusk. However, their efforts paid off, and Southern opened in Collegedale for fall classes in 1916. So what was life like in Collegedale? Well, girls were fortunate. They were able to live in the old yellow farmhouse. However, the boys had to live in abandoned quarry shacks and tents. The president was the one who lived in the chicken coop, while the dollhouse on campus served as the president's office. The dollhouse is actually the only original building from Thatcher Farm on our campus today and can be found right outside of Linwood Hall. Over the years, the one-room dollhouse has served a variety of needs, including a music studio, storehouse for seed, a barber shop, and prayer room. The dollhouse is the oldest building on our campus. Southern's extensive history spans over the past 128 years. We weathered our humble and poorly funded beginnings. We've survived fires, diseases, wars, the Depression, internal tensions, and controversy. Yet through God's leading, we have prevailed. This campus would look very differently if it wasn't for God's leading and the involvement of our loyal Southern family, who support Southern in so many ways. Last year, more than 3,000 alumni, employees, and friends collectively gave more than $7.4 million to impact our campus. So the question is often asked, where does all of that money go? It supports scholarships and department grants. It helps us renovate dorm rooms. They allow us to serve our community and the world at large. A portion of those gifts goes to help pay every single employee's salary on our campus. And finally, those donations also go to help build the new Beat Center for Student Life. No tuition dollars were used to build this building. Southern's history is not perfect. However, the location, size, building, professors, and demographics are very different now than they were in 1892, but our core values remain firmly rooted. We all play a role in writing Southern's future.
So whether you are a Southern alum and you're returning to your alma mater as an employee, or this is your first time being a part of campus, we're excited to welcome you to the Southern family, and we can't wait to meet you and get to work with you.